you not, a fist literally come through the glass. She literally punched the glass out with her fist. Literally. And then she reached around the corner to unlock the door. And when I saw the fist come through the glass, the next thing I did was exit stage right. Feet don't fail me now. I ran to the kitchen window, let the window up, because you always have to be smart. I always have a window. If you're in the South, I'm from Mississippi, we did that. I always have a window that you keep the screen off so you can just dive out in case of emergency. So I made sure that window always had a screen off. You know, the screen. And I opened the window and I dove straight out the window. By that time, she was coming through the door. I'm going to kill you. But I was outside the door. And from that point on, I didn't bother her no more with jokes. So we just went back to Duck Team Cassandra. Until the other ones came along. When Teresa came, I think about, I don't know, some years later. They were so much younger than us. But anyway, that was sibling rivalry. Now let me get back to Cassandra. Now Cassandra, I made a living off tormenting her. We would be sitting in the living room and Aunt Molly would be there and she's supposed to be watching over us, but I was her favorite. I was kind of like the Joseph there. She always called me her boy. And Cassandra and I would be watching TV along with Molly, and every time Aunt Molly turned her head, I would hit Cassandra. And then Cassandra never was good at hiding. She would just up and hit me back in the open. And then Aunt Molly would say, Cassandra, what are you doing hitting my boy? And I would go, oh, give me a little tap. I mean, oh my goodness. And she would just say, you know what, Cassandra, you do it one more time, I'm going to whip you. And so when she turned her head, I kicked Cassandra. And then Cassandra, boy, you better stop and hit me in the open. I'm like, why do you keep abusing me? You know, you like the boys take the bass out so you can sound helpless. And then Aunt Molly said, that's it, come here. And poor Cassandra had to stand there and get a whipping. And she'd be mad for a while, I let her have a break. Next thing you know, we go again round two. And then when Cassandra get home, she'd tell my grandmother. My Aunt Molly would tell my grandmother, Cassandra been hitting no arms, and I'm telling you, you need to whip her behind. I had to get her, but Aunt Molly was in a wheelchair, so she could only whip with one hand because she had a stroke, so she couldn't really get her through it. And so she'd be lobbying to get Cassandra a better whipping from my grandmother. And boy, that just tickled me down. And boy, I tell you, I just had fun. I did that down for years. Tormenting Cassandra, getting her whippings for no reason. So I'm confessing, I apologize. Lord, forgive me. But the sibling rivalry, getting back to the message, that sibling rivalry that comes about when children are feeling like the parent favors one more than the other was the thing that began to happen with Joseph and his brothers. So they began to get together. They said, now he thinks he's something. He has this coat of many colors. We need to do something to him. We need to stop him from getting by, and he's gloating. And then he comes and tells them the ultimate disturbing message. He comes to his brothers and he said, you know what? I dreamed a dream. And they inquired, he said, in this dream, we were binding sheaves in the field. And he said, while we were binding, he said, my sheaves stood up and your sheaves bowed down. And so the interpretation of that dream was that you all are going to bow down to me and I'm going to be ruler over you. And so when his brothers heard that, boy, they got even more fired up. They were more angry than ever before. He probably should have kept that dream to himself. But then after that, he got another dream. That was another form of confirmation. And he ran and told his brothers, I need to tell you this dream right here. And he said, in this dream, the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars. You know he had 11 brothers. The sun represented his father, the moon represented his mother. And so he said, the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars all bowed down to me in this dream. They decided that's it. We're not going to hear any more bragging from him. We're going to shut his mouth. The first thing they said, we're going to kill him. That's extreme. But they said, we're going to kill him. We're going to get rid of him. This is it. We're not dealing with him anymore. Baby boy, come here for a minute. I like that color you got on. Yeah. I need to use you. I like that color. He got a shirt with different colors. I'm so glad you wore that today. This is very good. I was praying somebody wore it. So this is going to be the coat of many colors. Now you only got 3 brothers. 2 other brothers at least. But he's out of Joseph today. Now see, the rest of them had plain clothes. This was big time. His brother was clean. He was sharp with that coat because nobody else had that coat. In that day, that would be like what a Michael Jackson coat was in the 80s. You know, when everybody had that red Michael Jackson jacket. Don't try to act like you didn't have one. You probably got it in your closet right now. With the glitter socks. With high water plank pants. You probably just took the glove off when you came. You know how people just bought one glove. They want 2 gloves. If they bought 2, they hid the other one, just wore the 1 glove. But you saw everybody in the South walking around with Michael Jackson jackets. People from the deep wood, way back in the what we call the boondocks, that had to drive a long way to get to town, an hour or 2 to get to town. Even they had Michael Jackson jackets. We didn't know how they got it. So this was like that. Everybody wanted it. But only Joseph had it. So can you imagine Joseph just showing out, just turn around, show off. Just show off. Yeah. Don't you wish you had no volleyball, man? See, look at that. Number 23. Don't you wish you had? That's Joy. See, look at it. Look how jealous y'all getting. Don't you wish you had it? That's right. Make them want it. Just walk down there. Walk toward the camera and come back. There you go. And turn around and come back. There you go. Look at them. Just whoop and run over. They get jealous now. Look at them. But Joseph had this handmade special coat from his father. Nobody else had it. But then all of the other brothers started congregating and said that we're going to have to do something about it. Come on, give me 12 young brothers up here. Come on, your brothers, you stay right here. Your 2 brothers. Come on, Faison. Come on, DeAndre. Come on, you 2. Come on, young brother, just come on. Come on, you 2. Come on. Come on, Cortez. Now you all go over there and just make a huddle. Don't call them late. Come on, y'all just huddle up. Now look at Joseph over here. Look how he's glowing, man. You know, it's not even cost all that, is it? But look at Joseph. Now y'all. They said, now we got to find out some kind of way to get rid of him. Look at how he's laughing. Laugh at him. Look at him. we got to get rid of him. We got to leave him. I'm sick of him. That's what they said. We're sick and tired of him. He can't keep getting by with that. Daddy gives him everything. He's daddy's boy. So then one of them came up with a plan. I think it was Judah, but I'm not totally for sure. But one of them said, we're going to kill him. But then the oldest, Reuben, stood up and said, let's not kill him. We're just going to take his coat, take it off of him, put some blood on it, take it back to daddy and make him think that some animal killed him. But we're going to throw him in a hole so he can just stay there. And better yet, we'll just sell him. So y'all go and take his shirt. Don't take his shirt off for real though, because he might be. But y'all get him. Let's get him. Go ahead. Get him. Bring him in the one. Yeah, you know, rough him up a little bit, not too hard, because that's mama's baby boy right there. That's for the mama's baby boy. Sister Shalene, that's your baby boy, right? Don't mess with a mama's baby boy.